Hi, I'm Peter Zellums, Griniflix Adventure 8, and today's video is looking at the Nikon Z6 with the standard kit lens, 24 to 70mm f4, and I'm going to be just comparing that to the F-mount 24 to 70 f2.8, and we'll see what sort of comparisons we have in the photographs. Got a great location here in Sydney, in Darling Harbour, on the west side of Anzac Bridge in Sydney at the Super Yacht Marina. So straight away you can see that there's a big difference. This is the kit 24 to 70 f4 Z-mount with the Z6. So putting these lenses side by side, you can see the difference in size between the 24-70 2.8 f-mount and the Z-mount. There's also a big difference in weight. We've got about 600 grams for the Z-mount lens, and this together with the FTZ adapter is around 1.2 kilograms, 1,200 grams, so double the weight. Okay, so we've got f2.8 versus f4 as far as wide open. We'll see how sort of effect that is. Is it worth carrying twice the weight for having a wider aperture? Let's see what sort of photographs we get and see whether it's justified. The comparison I'm doing is shooting wide open at both 24mm as well as 70mm. So the first photograph we're looking at, the one on the left, is the f2.8 f-mount, and the one on the right is the Z-mount shooting at f4. So looking at both photographs, they look pretty much similar. If we look at some of the detail, and again looking quite similar. We'll go to another part of the photograph, maybe some of the background over here. So we've got the Z-mount on the right and the F-mount on the left. So the background starting to blur out a bit more, which you would expect shooting at f2.8 versus f4. The contrast on the Z-mount on the right side here is very good. Mind you, you've got a change of lighting conditions as well. It was partly cloudy, partly sunny, so you can see that this on the left side here is probably in the when the cloud came over in the background there. But overall, I would say they are very similar quality lenses, and it says a lot for the Z-mount, considering it's the kit lens on the Z-mount, and the F-mount lens is probably twice the expense, which you would expect, I suppose, at shooting at f2.8. We'll have a look at the next two shots. We'll have a look a bit closer here. So we've got F-mount here and the Z-mount on the right. What I did notice, I was focusing on slightly different points on the boat. So you can see on the F-mount here, that's slightly more in focus than it is here with the writing. But as we go further down the boat here, I think I've focused a bit closer on the Z-mount over here as opposed to back here somewhere on the F-mount. And as we approach towards the background there, you can see the F-mount shooting at 2.8. It starts to get a bit more blurry. Again, you would expect that. We look at the tower here. The F-mount at f2.8, Z-mount at f4. So the f4 obviously has got more detail in the background. The F-mount, you'd expect the focus to be much, narrower in focus. and the same sort of thing here. The Z-mount, greater depth of field, shooting at f4, then f2.8 on the F-mount. Again, you see the detail here. Again, I think I might have focused a bit further around the log here on the F-mount, because, and maybe more on this point on the Z-mount, so you can see that's more detailed than on the F-mount. The Z-mount is great. It's a great lens. There's a lot of detail there, good contrast. So there's a lot to be said for the 24-70 f4 Z-mount. Okay, next two shots. Can you guess? Yes, again, it's F-mount on the left and Z-mount on the right. Again, you can see the background there is more blurry, more bokeh than on the Z-mount, which again you would expect. But the clarity of both the F-mount and the Z-mount is great. Both lenses are wonderful. And again, F-mount on the left and Z-mount on the right. Hard to pick the difference between the two lenses. Both are great, both produce excellent results. Again, more clarity at f4 than at f2.8. Again, that's exactly what you would expect. No surprises. I was expecting both lenses to be great. And again, zooming in, so we've got F-mount on the left and the Z-mount on the right. The Z-mount and the Z6, as opposed to the Z7 no doubt, as well as the Z50 and all the other Z bodies that are coming out, are great cameras. And from a physical size, they're smaller. From a weight size, they're almost half the weight. Really impressive. Hope you found that interesting and useful. I'll finish off this video with a few shots that I took on a recent trip up the coast. Hope you enjoy, subscribe, like, and we'll see you on the next video. Thanks, cheers.